All right, gentlemen, here we are in the shop of Kachemak Skiffs. You can see my rear bulkhead of the cuddy is done there. Front bulkhead, my front anchor locker, my bunks. You can see my transition, the line between the flotation and that. Okay, I changed a couple things and I'll explain why. Ren says to come 10 inches off of the top of the stringers. I came 7. Basically because a 2x8 works perfect, and I use that for my my horses off of there to make my anchor locker. So that makes that a little lower. And if you're in a jumbo, I think you should do this because that gives you about exactly 18 to 20 inches from the center of the keel to there. And if you don't put a finished floor in your cuddy, then it's perfect when you sit on it. You know, your knees are, you want a chair normal height is about 18 to 20 inches. So that's why I built my bunk tops 3 inches lower than he calls for in the book. So with that in mind, I also lowered my roof 3 inches here, and my back one I left normal. I did that because I like the look of it. I've seen some. I don't like most of the ones that look in the book. They're a little bit high. It looks kind of boxy. So I lowered my front, and here at the corner, I am going to round my corner a little bit so I can kind of tweak that and then fillet that edge so I have a more of a sleek look. I've seen guys build them down to here. That looks kind of dumb. I think this is about perfect. We'll see how it looks when I'm done. So what I'm going to do is you can see down here I have a flat front where I join my two pieces. I used one piece of plywood across here and then I cut it right here in the middle. So I did that so I could save plywood, and then I used scraps in the back. All I had was 3/8. He says to use 1/2 inch in the book, which I agree you probably should use 1/2 inch. 3/8 is a little thin, but I didn't want to go to Home Depot and buy. So I ended up just glassing the whole top. You can see my tape lines and my tape sticking down the bottom. So I'll put the hatch covers back there where he calls for. And then I put this is in front of, you can see I came about 1 foot from the edge, the back edge of the bulkhead of the flotation. And I put a beam, a 2x2 underneath, and then I put stringers at an angle hitting the side of those front bulkheads. See what I mean? I have 2x up underneath. You can't see them. I should show you. So that gives it beefy strength, and then I can bring that long curve. I matched. You see this, I just held my tape and followed that line and then just went right up my line. So I have exactly 2 feet the whole way, and then I came out. That means that someone can sit here. You can sit 3 people in the cuddy. 1 person there, 1 person there, 1 person here, and then put a board across and one of those little camp stoves you can cook right in your cuddy. The other reason I did this is it's a perfect step up off the floor to step up here, because up here in the middle, I'm going to put a hatch cover right here, and I'll show you this next weekend once I'm done. A hatch cover, so if you're out in a fognac, you can lay your gun. You'll have about 10 inches. You can step up there, come out through the cuddy, and then it's about waist high to stand right here. And then, you guys can be watching each other while you're deer hunting, and you're allowed to shoot out of a boat, and boom. And that's another nice thing is I'll put a tie off here, boom, and that launches my my anchor right off the front. So I'll leave all my rope here on my anchor deck, and then my tie off, and then you don't have to walk around in your gunnels. I probably won't even put the hand holders on top of the cabins because I don't think I need to, because I can come out of my hatch to launch my anchor. So just some ideas. If anybody else has ideas, email or call me. You can find me on Facebook you can see me covered with epoxy. So you can find me on Facebook. It's Kachemak Skiffs, and website in development. The domain is bought. And I have a lot of pictures on my Facebook, and check me out on YouTube, and I'll talk to you later.